Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Konba konba Konnatsu. Uh, it was like technical difficulties. Our tracking is like dying. I think it's because like the USB keeps like. Oh, that was like a like really rough beginning of the stream. Um, yeah, our like our what's it called? Our um what's it called? Konba Konnatsu Konba. Yeah, that was like some technical difficulties. Yeah, yeah. Konba. So today, let me put on my stuff. Hopefully the tracking is working now. I'm like looking off to the side just to make sure like tracking is like doing fine. But yeah. Anyway, welcome to Maneki Box episode 9. Usually like the Maneki boxes are done by Natsuha or something, but she doesn't really do a good job of making happiness, even though her entire character is full of happiness. It's just when she talks about certain topics, it sounds like despair. So me, Hane, will be like delivering like Natsuha and Natsuworks Project's message today. So yeah. Yeah, how goes it? How's everyone? I'm doing fine. We just had some like technical difficulties when we started the stream. So yeah, I mean, oh boy, oh boy, that was just crazy, you know? Yeah. So yeah, how's everyone? Yeah, I'm gonna like, I hope everyone's doing fine. So I'm gonna start like delivering the message, I guess. So yeah. So for the last almost 4 years, Natsuhaneko, which is our channel, has like kind of shifted a bunch of times, like in terms of content, really. So we went from like the very beginning, day one, 2020, like those days. We went from like low quality ASMR for the shits and giggles, you know, to variety, to like gameplay and all that, right? Yeah, with all the stuff we've done, right? It also like kind of brought audiences from like a whole bunch of places. And yeah, you know, whether you were like interested in the game we played, or for, you know, Natsuha, me, or Natsumi, whoever, for us basically, you chose to like kind of stick for a while, right? Eventually, we would subtly like rebrand. And when that happens, you know, nobody notices, nor do we ever actually announce it. We kind of just do it. And like the outcome is that everyone who's stuck for a while loses interest and they leave, and we kind of just like repeat the cycle. Yeah. Yeah, everything well here? Yeah, okay, everyone's doing well. Good, everyone's doing well. Anyway, so what we want to say is, for a while now, Natsuhaneko, which is my channel, and Natsu Project, which is Natsuworks Project, have been kind of functioning without much of a direction. Like, we've been making videos, but it's like we've been just all over the place without actual like this is what we do with our channel, you know? We usually just like say in our description or bio, it's like, oh yeah, I do whatever, you know, but that's kind of like confusing the audience, I guess, because they're like, oh, you have no direction, right? I don't know if like I haven't like seen it publicly, but it's like that's what's been going on behind the scenes, I guess, especially towards whatever Natsuha like does. But in the past, Natsuworks Project started off as like a shits and giggles, because it was like kind of a joke, because we were like, VTuber agencies and groups at the time were just like super hype. Like this is the shit. Like you should join and you should do this, right? So it was all the hype. But that's kind of like ancient history now, and I wish I could move my arms. We'll talk about that after the stream. But that's like ancient history now. From there, it kind of evolved into a lot of things. You know, if you've been with me from like 2022 to like now, you've seen the evolution. But you know, it's very subtle within the early years, obviously. But yeah, we had so many projects. First of all, we wanted to accomplish like we we had so many like projects that we wanted to accomplish, but by the time that like happened, life kind of got in the way, right? And we had to like drop everything. Then, well, Natsuha retired for a bit because of burnout and, well, the toxic climate of the VTuber social media, if you catch my drift. That's like a blurb. The VTuber social media is like a blurb, right? Yeah, it's pretty much ancient stuff now. It's been 4 years ago, so that shit's ancient. Well, eventually we would make a comeback and return to make whatever it was, but we didn't have the like I said, we didn't have the direction of what we really wanted to do. Like we were just like, let's just do whatever, right? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Like, yeah, it's the lack of motivation. Yeah, yeah. It was mostly that a lack of motivation, a lack of direction of what we wanted to do. So I guess that brought in a lot of different people from different places. However, that also confused the fuck out of them because they're like watching like KSP, and all of a sudden I'm here like, well, either me or Natsuha, or Natsu, well, Natsumi rarely does cameos here, but either me or Natsuha does something. They're like, oh, we're doing KSP, then the next one we're gonna be doing well, we're gonna be doing like car stuff or Konba stuff, and they're like so fucking confused, right? Yeah, I'm dropping so many F-bombs today. Yeah, we've made like plenty of goals, and we did achieve some. It did take longer than usual, but oh well. Yeah. Well, anyway, this time we found the thing that we want to do, you know. The people from the Discord, the Natsunips from the Discord server, you kind of know. We love cars. Sometimes we do space stuff, Maneki box, and Konba. But mostly we love cars and Konba. Yeah. I tried to make. I was about to insert like a cars and coffee joke, but it didn't make sense. Yeah, we mostly love cars and Konba. Yeah. So yeah. So what we wanted to do is we want to deliver like, okay. Oh my gosh, how do I say this? This is the like, you know, there's gonna be a lot of topics being talked today, but this is like the main chunk. Like this is the main like topic. You know, according to Nuts, like according to us, like this is the main topic you guys should be listening to. So we want to deliver our passion, basically, you know, everything I listed: car, space, Maneki box, Konba, and all that. We want to deliver our passion in the traditional VTuber way, you know, just like how VTubing was during those niche days. You know, those like niche days, many years ago. You know, like, you might not remember, but Natsu and I was like, those were fun times. Yeah, those are like the niche times. That was like before all this. Yeah. So yeah, and being traditional VTubers, yeah, it's gonna limit what we can do to the best of our abilities and equipment, but we're determined to go down this path to the unknown. Like this is not necessarily an unknown path, like, but for us this is just like, yeah, this is like wah, 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 like park, right? Yeah, sound effects. This didn't go to plan. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, a lot of cars have been lost in these years at the hands of the Maneki. Yes, yes. Yeah, we there has been cars that are sacrificed, but we really do want to make like cars and stuff, which brings me on to like the next topic, I guess. We'll be doing more auto beam car showcases, so basically automation and beam and G car showcases. We've made like a bunch of abominations. We want to showcase most of them, both from Neko and Hell Kitty. So I mean, if you've been on the server or if you've been watching like the previous recent uploads, yeah, we've been making like cars, but that's not all of them. We have like more. I'm just like, how should I showcase all of them, right? There's a lot of cars. Um, Aside from that, speaking of Hell Kitty, I meant, we just started getting back into KSP. I tried KSP too. It sucked. I wish I could have my money back, but oh well. So I created this like save file on KSP. It's called the Hell Kitty Space Tourism Program. Yeah, it's just like an extension of like what I do in Autobeam. For Hell Kitty, it's like, oh, we make crazy like personal vehicles or like crazy cars. So it's probably gonna translate over to KSP somehow. But instead of cars, it's probably gonna be like mostly like rovers or aircraft or SSTOs, like like stuff like that, right? And that's gonna be like cars, KSP space stuff, and then last of all, our passion project, which is Konba, the Konba lore, geography, and language, and yeah, yeah, we already like that's that's kind of self-explanatory. Like if you see the right side of our Maneki box stream, there is like Komba written there. That's Komba right there, right? Yeah. So yeah, there's gonna be a lot of sacrifices in KSP also. Oh, poor Kermans. They're gonna be my test subjects. Or not to us. Yeah. Moving on. We know our platform size and demand barely exists. Like, I don't even think most people, whether you're a VTuber viewer, or just a regular person, know we exist. You might not even understand why you're here, but you are, and we hope you stay. You stay for the ride. Is that good, Natsa? Yeah, it was? Okay. Okay, so yeah. Um, but despite all the disadvantages we will constantly face, um, because we are small VTubers, a small channel, and well, all of those labels that literally like say that we are small and we're so small we might not even exist, or not even a private equity firm will try to buy us out. Like that's how low, like not low, like that's how small and unmarketable we are. And I have to be honest with that, you know. Not to us. If she says it's, you guys are gonna figure out, oh, she's despairing. But we gotta be a little bit real with you. That's how small we are. So, we're not trying to despair. It's just kind of like the reality, right? So yeah, we want, despite all of those disadvantages, right? We want to make the videos that we want to make. For the longest time, here at Natsuha Neko channel, and like, well, I meant Natsu Works project as a whole, we've been like trying to strive to be like the VTubers we don't or can't be, like don't want to be or can't be, right? And what that means is like striving to make videos that is mainstream VTuber demand, which never really works for us. It says on my video I uploaded like 189 videos. Yeah, we have like more, but it's all privated. But let's see. And aside from like that, like making videos or content that we don't really vibe with, it's trying to be part of something we don't really vibe with, but we know damn straight that that's the only way up. I mean, of course, I know, all of course, all of that ultimately did nothing for us. You know, there's more ways, there's more paths up the VTuber ladder or the VTuber chain, but I like seeing how other VTubers try to just stick to that one path that one like of several people like grew into, like all of that. So yeah. Mm. Yeah, yeah. We do want to value like the content that we want to do. Yeah. There's there for the longest time we haven't done that. But moving on to what I said, doing all those things that we don't want to be or we can't be, like the result was that the result was we constantly beat ourselves down because we feel so like inadequate compared to like the top or rising indie VTubers. Corporate VTubers a different story. Let's not talk about that. But this is just strictly indie. So whenever we're like trying to be that way, like we just felt like shit. And because of that, our motivation and energy to be like this creative person that we can be just doesn't happen. And the whole thing that we want to do just stops. It kind of sucks when that happens, which is why like part of this topic I'm talking right now is like it also kind of plays in with like our limited use of social media. Like a few months back, we tried to get back into it, right? And you know what we fucking learned? Um, we learned this when we came back to social media for a little bit, whether it was Reddit or Twitter, but it was mostly Twitter. But yeah, we learned that it's the same shit, same fucking drama, different characters. It's like nothing happens. It's like just different characters, but it's just like the same fucking drama, and it's so toxic that like, and then seeing the other posts that are not really like positive, I guess, like you just feel like shit, and we felt like shit, and there were like some good pockets of people out there, but it's pretty short lived. Um, I had some good times, I guess, but we were kind of just like, yeah, not all of it's good times, and they were pretty like short. Like after like 5 minutes, like move on to the next topic, right? So we honestly felt like shit every time we were on there. And I'm sorry for cursing a lot. This is kind of unfiltered. But yeah, we honestly felt like shit every time we were on there. We didn't like having to act a certain way to quote unquote make friends or make a network, if you will. It's fucking tiring just trying to keep up with that shit. Natsu was having like a mood swing. I'm not really into this. Well, Natsumi doesn't know how to use social media, so let's just hightail out of here, right? Yeah. So yeah. So to close this like topic, I just want to say like I think VTubers use social media to make connections and grow, but we felt at the time we spent there, we felt like you know the time we spent there, we try to be like them, right? We could have used that time to focus on our ideas and achieve the things that we want to happen. Sure, that's how everyone rose to the top, right? Just doing that one path and making connections and all that fake shit, right? Um it's not fake, but some of it, yeah. And but I don't think like that's the only path we all should take, but there's like that's a different topic, we can talk about that some other time. Yeah. Yeah, so there's that. um Anyways, yeah. We no longer want to feel like kind of a defeated or like rejected for doing what we like. And that's the thing I felt when I was doing like not me. Me and Natsuha were like doing the project stuff. We kind of felt like that what we wanted to do, of course, wasn't in demand, but we still wanted to do it. But that was the real challenge, really. It's just like, yeah, you know, and I'm sure like everybody knows like how it feels to be like defeated or rejected. We can only take so much rejections and so many like despair type type of vibe. So yeah. Um, yeah. Yeah. So there's that. Yeah, we have like lots of prepared me a index card for more things to say. So it's just a quick water break. Not so. What are these bullet points? It's not a teleprompter. It's more like a bullet point of topic, and we're not very good with our words, so we kind of had to do that. But this is straight from the heart, obviously, but we haven't. It's just that I get lost. Yeah, right. That being said, aside from like we only talked a little bit of that VTuber blurb because it does come into play with what our motivation was. Seeing that what social media does to you, and especially in the VTuber side, man, it's crazy. That's why we kind of just limit to just posting links and VODs and all that stuff. We don't actually go to the timeline. Yeah, you know. So, yeah. The content we'll be doing won't be popular, nor will it take off to the skies and be the next viral content that the YouTube Shorts the YouTube Shorts people, those narrators will milk, or the clippers would clip. But it'll be a video that we like, and hopefully you'll like too. That's our ultimate goal, really. It's like, money aside and all that stuff and all our other goals and whatnot. We're just like, hopefully the new direction that we're doing. We like to do these videos. We like to rewatch them. Like, hopefully you like to watch them too and all that. That's our like ultimate goal for the current direction. Yeah. Yeah. So, that's the direction we'll be going. And our few Natsunips who have been here supporting us, there's like few as you are. Like, yeah, maybe I have 600 now, but I think I've only interacted with like at least 20 of you. I haven't interacted with the rest, and I wish I could interact with the rest. I know you guys are probably just lurking in the shadows and all that, but if yeah, feel free to communicate with us. We don't bite. We really do want to hear your feedback. We want to hear how you are, all of that, right? So, but I'm sure you guys are listening, and I'm sure you'll be on board our ship. Really not a ship? Okay. I'm sure you'll be on board our ship, and I'm really looking forward to the future where our ship will grow and go further than where we are like anchored. Yes, Natsuha boat references there. And Natsuha loves boats, so this is like, I hope you're on board with our current direction, whether you're active like Natsunip or lurking Natsunip. Like, don't don't be scared. Like, we don't bite, but I hope you're on board with whatever we're planning. Yeah. Mm-hmm. The new direction. Hopefully it goes well. Yeah, hopefully it does go well. The new direction is kind of a unknown path, you know. So, yeah. Um, where else? Where else do we do? Oh yeah, we're getting near to the end of the stream. Oh shit. We're getting near to the end of the stream. So, that being said, we have two. Whoops. Sorry. Let me just get some water. Oh no. Clipping this later was editing this later is gonna hurt, but okay. I'm back. Okay. That being said, we have two channels, both super small. So there's the main channel, which is the Natsuhaneko channel. Yes, it's in Japanese, but it's called Natsuhaneko. You could search it up, Natsuhaneko and all that stuff. But all of this will be in the description below. And Natsuworks project. So not many people know this, but yeah, that's the supposedly Natsuworks project is the main, but Natsuhaneko is the main, and Natsuworks project is the second channel, and it's still kind of like a work in progress. But we have an idea on what to do on there. It might be a bit silly, it might be a bit stupid, might be like seriously off topic from the main channel, but we're looking forward to what we have, what Natsu has in store for us there. Yeah, we haven't made a content video wise in Natsuworks project channel. We're still kind of working on that, but yeah, we have an idea what to do there. It's kind of like this. So it's still within like the boundaries of a traditional VTuber. And yeah. So, any questions? I wasn't hopefully I was clear enough to convey what our direction was. There is some hiccups, but this is Maneki box. Maneki box is kind of like it's not scuffed. It's kind of just a kind of like relaxed stream and whatnot. So it's a talking stream. So yeah, any questions, everyone? I'll take a few minutes. Yeah, I'll take 5 to 10 minutes of Q&A. Yeah. I'm very curious about what is to come over there in the Natsuworks project channel. Okay. So we had some plans. We're still working on our plans with the Natsuworks project channel. Supposedly, like when we created it, which is like last year, Natsuworks project channel was supposed to like create videos where we can help small VTubers and whatnot, but that kind of fell out because being a small VTuber, I don't think any other small VTubers would like to hear us out because we're on the same level as them, right? So currently, Natsuworks project is. What we're gonna do is there's like a little bit of like silly stuff. We were supposed to get a leap motion last month to like work on the Natsuworks project videos. So now that I can move my hands in these 3D models, and we can me and Natsumi can like do some like fun stuff, maybe fun like off-topic stuff, And those like like those I don't want to boat in too much with the corporate VTuber stuff, but you've seen those like Hololive videos, right? Those kind of like cliche animation, like the 3D ones. So kind of like that, but more towards what I do. and more towards the topics me, Natsumi, and Hane, me, Natsu, Natsumi kind of talk about. Maybe even like, it's kind of like basically like what we do in the main, but a little bit more off topic, a little bit more silly. Yeah, that's the progress that we want to do. And there's so much more. Yeah, yeah. We want to do more project related stuff that we planned and all that. Yeah. Um, how does it feel making Maneki box Hane? I haven't done a Hane voice in like so long. But I have to assume it's fun doing a Hane voice. It's like a what's it called? It's kind of different. It's different from my like Natsuha, cameo and whatnot. It's fun. It's fun doing a Hane voice. Plus, I like being the menace. Like, it's kind of opposite because Natsuha's kind of like a like lucky cat girl, and she's supposed to be like the embodiment of happiness. But like down the line, like you find out she's kind of like a menace, and I'm supposed to be the menace, but here I am kind of like Hane is like this right now is like the super level-headed one. And it's kind of like the irony because my lore is that I'm a cat god of chaos. I'm a Maneki Neko, but like I'm chaotic, but I'm not. Yeah. Do you like head pats? I do love head pats. Head pats are like wait, can I do it? I wish I can move my hands. I really can't. There's like no leap motion, yeah. So I'm gonna just do a weird head bop right now, like a head motion, I guess. Unya unya. Wait. Unya 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 unya. Yeah, that's a head pat. I guess that was a head pat. Yeah. Yeah, too bad for the leap motion. Yeah, I ordered a leap motion, but it never came. It's been 2 months. I did the eBay thing and then I resolved the thing with the seller, but the seller like never actually shipped it. So I mean, yeah, we lost our money there. It's fine. It's fine. It's like it was affordable anyways. Used. We'll get another one. We'll find one on Facebook Market. We'll find one on Facebook Marketplace or something, and be like, if they sell it for $50, we'll be like, hey, is that available? How about like $2? Yeah, we're gonna seriously lowball the hell out of it. Yeah. Will we hear Natsuha sing someday? That's kind of difficult. Like Natsuha, Natsumi don't know how to sing. But if we find like a meme song, yeah, maybe we can sing the meme song. Anything high level, like I think we could sing. I think we can't. Not entirely sure because last time I sang, I was dead drunk, and I can sing apparently when I'm drunk, but I haven't drank in like a long time, so bad for your health. Don't drink excessively. So yeah, I mean, I think one day we'll see Natsuha sing. One day, yeah. I'll just keep it at that. The voice of reason and the chaos. Yes, we're like opposite. Very very opposite. Yep. Happy to see Hane. Yep. I'm back. I'm supposed to have a 2D model, but if you've seen the community post in the YouTube, we're kind of rusty with our live 2D rigging skills. It's, that kind of plays into a part about our motivation earlier topics. We talked about like losing our motivation, right? Yeah, it's the same thing with like live 2D. When we went on Twitter, mostly Twitter, I rarely go to Reddit now. It's kind of just like blurb to us. But when we go to Twitter, let's say, and you see like the new features of live 2D and all that, and you're seeing the like, oh, I actually got a DM from one of the live 2D riggers on Twitter one time, and they asked to like, they were like, I guess they watched our channel. I guess I don't remember. There's like a lot of DMs from people. So there was this one DM though that caught our attention. You know, they were talking about our live 2D rig, right? Yeah, usually I get advice, which is I'm cool with, but this one kind of just like said, "Oh, your model kind of sucks," you know. And I know they're trying to like get me to like, you know, get a deal with them and all that. But I was just like, yo, you didn't have to say that. You should have never said that. You know, I would have taken the advice, but to say it sucked, like it really killed my motivation. You know, because I'm just like, we were just like, what the hell? Like we're still working on it. Like I don't know how I did it years ago. Yeah, I'm rusty. We're very rusty at the live 2D rigs and whatnot. So yeah, all that stuff. Yeah, I'm back. Um, what else? Any more questions? If you don't have any questions, like first of all, like this will be a VOD later, so comment more questions. I'll just type it out. You know, I did kind of like go back into the thing, but yeah, live 2D and all that. We're supposed to be 2D, but we're starting to embrace the Vroid for now. Until Natsuha gets back on her feet with the like relearning the rigs. You know, we're just gonna watch a few Deep Blizzard ones, and we might get it right this time. it's it's been a while. It's been a while. It's been such a long time since we rigged the last model. Yeah, yeah. Live 2D software is kind of like it's a subscription model, obviously. So we paid for like maybe about 2 months worth, and then like since we don't make much on the VTuber side, which is our only income, so we just kind of like we just like we gotta get it done real quick, but yeah, we're not that fast. So yeah, for now, no more questions. Okay, that's good. You know, I'll answer more questions later on. Feel free to ask if you can't think of anything. Comment down below later. You know, either me or Natsuha will answer it. And yeah, subscribe to our my other channel, our other channel. I meant. Oh boy, you know. Yeah. So thank you for the questions. I hope there will be more when this becomes a VOD. Like I said, I'll answer most of them. Yeah. Before we end the stream, there's more. There's, yeah, this is like bullet points Natsuha gave me to like before we end the stream. It's only it's only about 3 bullet points. So before we end the stream, there's plenty of ways to support us. You could subscribe, like this stream, or if you want to be a Super Neko, hop onto Ko-Fi and give me your money. Yeah. Oh boy. We also have monthly subscriptions open now, $1 a month, and hopefully we can save enough to achieve many things. Yeah. Thanks, Natsumi, for setting that up. Oh, okay. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Lastly, you know, I'm Hane, and like I said, we're doing lore stuff and whatnot. So I'm also working on a book. It's a fun book about the lore map. It's still in progress, but stay tuned. We're selling it on our Ko-Fi and possibly Amazon. Still trying to look into like how to publish that for real, you know? So yeah, look forward to it. Yeah. Support our Maneki Neko. Support the Maneki Nekos. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so thank you for listening to Maneki Box episode 9. It's been a pleasure. Hopefully we've learned a few things and all that stuff, I guess. Yeah. Right. Thank you for listening to Maneki Box episode 9. Pakosana, lahanomutu de kunria. Pakam. That's just Konba. That's just Konba for like, thank you for watching. And then pakam is just like Konba for like Konba slang for goodbye, because pakosana kind of just means like pakam also. So yeah, again, pakosana. Pakosana. Yeah. So yeah, again. Pakosana, lahanomutu de kunria. Pakam. Yep. Thank you for the stream. Thank you, everyone. Bye. Thank you for watching. Goodbye. Yeah. I don't know how Natsuha ends this, but yeah. Bye.